is a zoo in Spanish blue, but I like chocolate too. Reaching for the box, open my brown delights, trying to ease the pain. Tossed me in this game.
All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Episode 4. Everything Music with your girl Dianasia here. This Wednesday evening, Wind Down Wednesdays, we have a very special guest in the building, in the screen for y'all. Hailing all the way from a different state, different region. I had to pull him in tonight, y'all. He's super talented, super dope, all about music, fashion. I mean, just a really creative soul. And I personally know him. I professionally know him. So he is definitely my first special guest on my podcast. And I'm so excited that he's here. So let me give him an introduction. Y'all, I have the amazing Jahlik B Williams in the building. What's up, Jahlik? What's up? How you been?
I've been great. I'm amazing. I'm blessed to be here.
That's
How are you?
I'm doing well. I feel the same way. Definitely blessed, trials and tribulations as usual, but blessed for sure.
That's what matter. He woke us up this morning.
Who you telling? I know that's right. Yes, woke us up. But I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to definitely come on to my podcast.
You're very welcome.
He's very busy, y'all, very busy. So, y'all, tonight, I want to explore, I want y'all to get to know who is Jahlik B. Williams. And then after that, we're going to have a conversation about this music industry, child, talk a little bit of tea, a little bit of lemonade, whatever. Our thoughts as musicians and artists. All right, so Jahlik, let's get started. So the people want to know, where are you from?
Well, I'm from New York, Jamaica, Queens to be exact.
Yeah. I mean, I already knew that because we grew up together, right?
Yeah, we was each other's first best friends.
Exactly. Yeah, y'all. So again, special guest here. Like again, we grew up together. Hollis, the good old days, right? The good old days.
Nothing like the good old days, though.
Yeah, these kids don't understand. We had it good growing up.
We had a childhood. These kids nowadays don't actually have a childhood because they're being forced to grow up. At least we had some type of censor. Nowadays they have access to the world. They can see everything. And I know I don't like to see everything. And so just imagine in their brain. So yeah, they don't know what it feels like. And then plus it's not safe no more also.
Right. 100% agree with that. 100%. We could talk about that another time, but yeah, we had a childhood. And what's so dope about it is growing up in New York together, at that time you and I were both like surrounded by a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those block parties we would have on 195? Yeah, you remember. So we were always surrounded by music, and even the Mirror Lounge as well. So it's in our blood.
The Mirror Lounge, the reflection of you and me.
Exactly. So yeah, Jahlik and I always was around music, always singing and dancing or something we were doing, if we weren't outside playing around like kids. But Jahlik, so you're from New York, obviously, Queens to be exact. So if you could go back in time, when was it that you fell in love with music? Like what age, what moments that you could remember?
I think I had to be about to my memory, 7, 8. 7, 8. That's when I fell in love with music. That's when that's when I discovered I wanted to do music, yeah, 7 to 8. And I guess also watching my cousin perform and sing, she was a big inspiration to me too.
Yeah.
She's an inspiration to me.
I know who you're talking about as well. Beautiful singing voice.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out.
Now shade the love, shade butter.
Exactly. Absolutely, yes. Another amazing talent as well. So yes, you're about 7 or 8. Okay, cool, cool. So around 7 or 8, you had this, desire to sing, I'm assuming, right?
Hmm.
Nice. Now, if you can remember back then, what was one of your favorite songs to sing around that time, 7 or 8?
Ooh, deep inside.
Oh, by Mary.
Yes, from Mary J.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I feel like we're big Mary J. Blige fans because of our mothers as
Because
well.
Mary, that was our queen. That was the person that was representing for our generation at the time.
Definitely, she
That we
was.
looked to, that spoke to us.
Right. For sure, for sure. And I definitely agree with that. Deep Inside is a beautiful song. I forgot all the lyrics, but I definitely know the chorus and the hook. But
I don't have a lot of friends, but sometimes I have to wonder: is the cash they see when they look at me, or are they looking for a ride that's free? So I made the choice to be good to those who are good to me. Don't judge me or think I'm bitter. For the evil God allowed me to see. I'm just Mary.
all right now. That's
Did
probably
that.
like verse 1. I love that song. That's dope. I'm going to listen to that later for sure. All right. So, Deep Inside Mary. All right. So, now flowing into the next question here. Who are some of your biggest music influences? It could be from the past or it could be current as well.
Okay, so it's a lot of people that I like that I know. I really don't know much people because I be in my own little world, honestly. But Mary. Mary is my heart. She's my queen. She's my soul. I love me some Mary J. Blige. And Aretha, you know,
Mm,
Aretha is that my grandmother gave me Aretha. And
gotcha.
whenever I think of my grandmother, I think of Aretha. Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, Al Green,
Yes.
the Jackson Fives, Michael. The list goes on and on.
Right, right. Oh my goodness. And those are some huge, super talented
Oh,
influences there.
and
Oh,
I can't forget my bell singers. We got Life Jennings. We
yes.
have Music Soul Child.
Mm.
We have Anthony Hamilton. Boy, let's
Oh,
embrace.
yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, I was trying to think of some soul singers too for men. Yeah. Life Jennings, Music Soul Child, and Anthony Hamilton. For sure.
Mhm.
For sure. I could
Yeah.
definitely see that. Yeah. Nice. All right.
And
So
Prince, a little Prince, a little Speed.
yeah, you definitely got a nice little sheet roster there with that. What
Yeah,
about, even though we're both singers, any influences when it comes to hip hop? Any rappers that influence you even?
rappers.
Oh, not really.
No, it's a lot of rappers. But you- I don't really listen to rap, but I know some rap
Gotcha.
and stuff. But yeah,
Gotcha. No, I respect. I'm just asking because we from Queens, New York, and
yeah, yeah. Run
birthplace
DMC,
of hip
all that,
hop.
all that, all that good rap from New York City that I grew up
Yeah.
on. Feel me?
Right. Right.
There's a couple of people. There's a couple of people things that I would put on, but yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
a R&B kid.
Facts. Facts. All right. Cool. So let's move to the next question. All right. So comes to this music thing. I would like to know, what is like your creative process? How do you create your music? Is it very organic? Like, you might be at the grocery store and you see something and think about something, then you got to write it down later or put it in your phone? Or is it you go to your studio and sit down and just like create? Like, how do you create your music? What's your process?
So I wake up in the morning time. Depending on my mood in my day, I listen to. That's another reason why I'm disconnected from like a lot of these artists because I try to bury myself in instrumental because I'm always in my mind and in my head thinking. So my music calms me. So sometimes I will feel an instrumental, and that day I feel like writing, and
Mhm.
I'm just singing, sing whatever. could be a car rider, and here I'm just singing whatever, and then I get that hook. And once I get that hook, then we sit here, smoke a little bit, and the spirit creates.
Gotcha. So it definitely feels very organic, authentic.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. And that's how it is with me too. But I could definitely relate to that. Nice. All right. So now when it comes to performances for you, how do
Mhm.
you get ready and prepare for a performance? Like what's your you have like a ritual or something? Like, tea and meditation. What's your thing?
You know what? It's crazy because everybody's life be different. But me, when it's time for me to get prepared for performance, I got my little mic. I got I got my mic. I drink water. Once I smoke because it helps me calm my
Hey,
anxiety.
it's all good.
And that's what I do. But I perform like I have a good old time in my living room, and
That's
sometimes I play dress up.
nothing wrong with that. Okay. Gotta get prepared.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
trying to feel like the star that I was born to be.
I hear that. I hear that. So currently, like Jahlik, where are you now when it comes to your music? Are you obviously working on anything new? Are you just performing? Where are you right now with your music?
Well, I am performing. And I wrote an album, and it's actually my brand, The Gentleman Caller. Um, so it's in the works. All the tracks is recorded, but we working with some people, and everything is getting re-recorded and mastered the right way.
Nice. The gentleman caller. I like that. It's catchy. I like it. I'm like intrigued right now. I'm curious. All right, so good. We got some new music coming soon from Mr.
Very,
Jahlik Williams.
I'm giving y'all very sexual, very
Okay.
70s, you know,
Right.
Marvin Gaye, Prince, and
Yes.
I'm, I'm giving y'all. We gonna change the world, and we gonna live life like we used a little bit like the old school. That's where I'm going. This is an old school
Oh.
vibe, but
Oh, I'm ready for that. I'm excited. I can't wait.
I'm excited too. Like universe keeps saying, "Stop playing. You better go play." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I'm working on it. We doing it."
Yeah. Oh, please. And we will definitely know when that's dropping, right? You gonna tell us?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't gotta tell us today, like right now, but
No.
just like, you know, we gonna have to we gonna have to follow and make sure we get that drop date soon. So I'm excited for that. All right, so you're working on this new album. It's in the works. You're performing, which is great because I always tell artists, including myself, never stop performing.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that is practice for us. It really is. Whether you're performing honestly in your own space by yourself or going to open mics,
Mhm.
definitely keep going to open mics or just when you book a show, perform. I think it's one thing, to sing in a studio, but if you can't connect with your audience, whether it's a big audience or a small audience, I don't know, you're missing something out of the equation. So I'm so proud of you for being on this path right now. And I can't wait. I can't wait for Gentleman Caller.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So Jahlik, so yes, you're from New York. Now, are you currently still living in New York or are you in another state?
Well, I'm in Atlanta, Atlanta, ATL.
ATL. Ooh, memories, memories. So how is it living in Atlanta as a music artist?
I love it. I love it. It's cool. It's you can get to the opportunity faster here for me. Also, it's a vibe.
Nice. Okay. Nice. I ask that because as we know, many people in New York they go to New York. Let's just say for modeling, music, and sometimes I hear people say New York has all the opportunities, but it may be oversaturated. So a lot of people move to Atlanta, the next entertainment hotspot for other opportunities. So it's nice to hear that for you living in Atlanta, you have those opportunities. That's dope. That's dope. So with the opportunities in Atlanta, have you been able to connect with people in the music industry?
Well, so for me, I'm just now actually pushing myself out there, and I'm networking. So, I talked to a couple of people, just a couple, not too much, but I'm just now starting to walk in certain rooms.
Gotcha. Definitely. It's definitely a process. I understand for sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you're gonna be rubbing some elbows, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So ATL. Now it's interesting, I grew up in Atlanta a little bit. So I know a little bit about Atlanta, but I don't know the music scene in Atlanta. So my question to you is Atlanta's music scene, is it mostly like R&B based, or is it a lot of hip hop? Because from what I see on TV, at least in the past, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, that's my only representation that I have. Like when I see like, the reality shows,
Because
like is it like that or is it like completely different?
no, it's completely different. The music scene is actually beautiful. It depends on what room you walk into, and nowadays they're not broadcasting the best rooms. They broadcast in negative rooms. So no, it's not just for the rap. It's for the R&B singers, the pop singers, the jazz. It just depends on what room you're walking into.
All right, nice. I think I need to take a trip to ATL then. Wow, okay, ATL. All right,
And
right.
sometimes it's in the same room.
Right. Okay. So all
Uh,
together in the same room.
a variety of different artists.
That's dope. That's dope. All right. So, hmm. I would say this. I am gonna change like the path here with our episode, and I want to pick your brain a little bit because episode 3, I just got finished talking about R&B, the state of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving my opinions about what I feel R&B is missing and what it's not missing. I don't want to like I said in my last episode, no shade, to any artist out here because everybody's talented, everybody's grinding, but I just feel like it's not that same R&B that we grew up to in the 90s, our parents in the 80s, 70s. We can go back to really, really, really when it started, the 1940s. But it's not the same R&B. And then yes, I understand that everything transforms and things change, but I just feel like things are missing. So I'm gonna pick your brain. Do you feel there's something missing with R&B, female or male artists today?
You don't feel the music like you used to feel it. You don't understand it. It don't speak to your soul really.
Mm-hmm.
Could we get that back? Yeah, but it's the hard way. We got to do it. We can't do it the easy way. Everything is just so easy. The instrumentals and we need the live bands. We need the hour takes.
Mm-hmm.
The pain. Like put your pain in your music. Don't just. I think everything nowadays is for $1.
Listen, I agree. This is some of the stuff I was talking about. Yes, on my last episode, I definitely agree with live instrumentation. We need to hear some instruments. I definitely said that. And a lot of these producers, I mean, again, no shade to y'all. I know y'all out there working hard, but it just sounds so like computerized. It sounds like everything's a vibe and everybody just trying to be in this vibe. Like, give us some instruments. Let us hear those drum kicks. Let us hear the piano, saxophone, some trumpet. Like, I want to hear the instruments.
Right. And that's what we're missing, hearing the instruments, because that's what really the vibration of it spoke to your soul.
Yeah. And then, like you said, one thing you said too, everything is for $1. Mm-hmm. Everything's about $1. And, I mean, and I hate to say this, but that's just like life, right? Everything is about $1 here in the world. But, for the music, it's like, it is missing that feel, the feel. And I'm gonna tell you one thing else I added too in my last episode. I was talking also about um having maybe church influence or some type of vocal training, like maybe like being in a choir at school. Like I was in a choir at school, so I definitely grew up around Christians. I did go to church, but I didn't grow up in church.
Right.
But when I got
I
older, I was able to study music.
And I wish I had that opportunity, because sometimes I'd be like, I wish I was in the choir in church, or I wish I went to school for music and stuff, because trying to be your own teacher is hard, and that's also the beauty of my project, because my growth of becoming who I am today in my brand. So it's a whole story.
Yeah, amen. No, amen to that for sure, for sure. And I know that I know there's the growth. I definitely know because I know you. But yeah, definitely. So yeah, R&B, man, it's just crazy. Do you have any favorite R&B artists today that you could think of? I threw a few out there last episode.
We got Summer Walker.
Yeah, Summer. Mm-hmm.
There's Brent Fires.
Yes.
Damn, who else? It's like, who do I know on? Oh, Lucky Day.
Lucky Day. Oh, how do you feel about Victoria Monet?
I like her.
Her?
I don't know too much of her music, and that's what I said. I need to come out of my world a little bit and come back to earth and feel some vibes. It could also help me.
Right.
I'm so disconnected from all this shit. It's crazy.
Sometimes you do have to disconnect. Hey, disconnect is good. So don't. I'm probably need to disconnect, honestly, myself. But no, you definitely named a lot of key R&B acts today, for sure. And I named a few others, and if you don't know who these people are, I would say check them out. Cleo Soul is her name.
Oh, Cleo Soul, yes.
Okay,
yes.
You know Cleo. Okay, cool.
I'm telling you, it's the names on it. What I'm thinking of. Once you say name, okay. Cleo, yeah, baby.
Yeah. We love you, Cleo. She gonna hear this one day. Yeah, no, definitely Cleo Soul. Another one, a lot of people may not know him. I'm a fan of his, but his name is Jesse Boykins III. He's kind of came out probably like the late 2000s, and then like now he's like on a different path. He's not really doing a lot of R&B, but anyway, he's another dope quote unquote R&B neo soul artist. But there's so many people out there making music, and I want all of us to make it. You know what I mean? And when I say make it, it's not so much about fame, even though that comes with the territory in certain instances. But I just want us to get our stories out there, get our stories told.
Live your dream.
Live your dreams.
Live your dream, and that's you know what, and that's what the vibration I'm on. I want everybody to have a dream. I want everybody to live their dream, because we was all born to be something. You
exactly.
feel me?
Exactly.
And that's why we start with the kids, baby. I'll be going off topic a little bit, but shit.
It's
but
okay.
Because this is what I'll be talking about. Like, people, we don't dream like we used to dream.
No, people don't. And I work with kids, and teach music, so I definitely see it up close, front and personal. And it does sadden me that a lot, not all children, obviously, but most children are not moved by music. They're not dreaming as big. It's just, I don't know what's going on with this generation. I have no idea. But hopefully, us being millennials, we can try to inspire them. I hope through our music, through our art.
We gotta do it through the art and the conversation.
Yep, and conversation.
You feel me? Leading the proper way.
Right. Now, going back to this whole conversation about the music industry as well. Where do you think you could see yourself in this music industry? And when I say that, like, you obviously you get into the music industry, you're making albums, you're touring, or do you feel like honestly you'll be like maybe a Lauryn Hill? You drop one great project and then we don't hear. How do you think you fit into the music industry as an artist?
Me personally, I think I'll be a very successful artist. But do I want to? Yeah, I mean, I just, you know what? I'm still thinking on that. And why I say that is because I'm still learning myself in the path that I want to go on in life, what I want to be successful in. And being a recording artist is a lot of work.
It is
It's a lot.
definitely.
So I can make one album, be successful, but I'm always creating. So I will want to have multiple albums.
Right.
So yeah, I would want to continuously go make albums.
For sure, for sure. I can definitely see you doing that. I was gonna say, yeah, you probably would still be creating, making music, and I feel like you would honestly tap into fashion too.
Yeah.
Because you could dress. You could dress.
I try to do my 1-2. I'm a little New Yorker.
No, you be fly. You know you fly. So I definitely could see you as a staple. Like, I don't know. I mean, hate to do the comparison, but because I hate comparing artists, but I feel like you would be like a male version of like Rihanna. Just like you started with music and then like you get into fashion and you
Yeah.
just
I
expand.
started with acting.
Right. That's right. Oh, let's talk about that. Wait a minute, because yes, acting. So are you still into that? You still want to?
I am going to get back into it. So
Okay.
that, like, literally, I'm coming back to life. Remember,
Okay.
I lost my grandmother 2 years ago, so
Yeah.
I had to make the transition as well as she did for me to be the man that y'all see today.
Amen. Amen. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Oh, Grandma Phyllis. Yeah.
Phyllis
But
Bud.
yes. Oof. But definitely, I'm so sorry about the acting because I mean, like again, you're multi-talented. So I hope you definitely get back to the acting. I mean, I'm a firm believer that when you're multi-talented, you can do it all. You may not be able to do it all at once. You got to get your foot in the door maybe with one of them. Like, for example, songwriters and singers. Carrie Hilson from back in the day, she started off songwriting. You didn't know who she was until she dropped her first solo single. And then now she's a singer. So, I don't know. It may happen like that for you too. You may start off singing, then you start dabbling into your acting, and then your fashion, so it's definitely possible. So I would just say don't forget about that acting.
Listen, I'm not, and I'm gonna be having something walking down some runways soon. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Do it all. Like we said earlier, dream big. And we
Uh-huh.
can still dream big at our ages too.
At any age,
Any age.
you can make it at any age. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Exactly. And that's something I was having a conversation with somebody else about this just in life. We were just talking about being, in our 20s and 30s, switching careers or switching dreams or whatever you're doing. And I think there's nothing wrong with that.
At all.
Like I'm transitioning right now with jobs and careers, and I'm still also like you, I'm actually finding myself with music again because I stopped doing it at one point.
Mm.
I became a little just being honest with you, I became a little depressed. I had a lot of anxiety. Some personal things was going on, so I had to stop my music, but I'm coming back.
And I love that you can speak about it because that's the issue that a lot of people go through and they don't know how to push through.
Right.
So I respect you, my sister, to come welcome back. Come on back.
You got to. Like my grandmother says, my grandmother Sarah, you never give up, but you might give out. You're saying you might give out for a little bit, but don't give up. You can't. So we back.
This far to leave you.
Exactly. Then you think about the fact that God has blessed you with these talents.
Right, facts.
Everybody can't sing. Everybody can't put on a fly outfit and make it look like, what I'm saying? Everybody can't write a song. Right. It is a gift. Right. And we have to utilize it to the best of our abilities. And I pray for you and I that we, like I said, I hope that we're able to make it into the music industry, even if it's as independent artists or maybe mainstream. I don't know the future, but I do want us to make it. And I want, the world that's listening to us right now to support us the best that they can, Like I tell people, support is not always financial. Support could be sharing a song, sharing that video on social media. So it's always about community. And as strange as it sounds, sometimes the most people that's going to support you are strangers. Not saying your family and friends won't support you, but most of the time it's strangers. It's people online who don't even know you supporting you.
Correct.
So I think you and I definitely utilize social media to our advantage. For sure. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm still learning TikTok. Do you know how to use TikTok really good?
Yeah, you know what? So I'm really horrible with social media too, because I just post and that's it. I don't do nothing else.
Listen, I think it's a millennial thing. I think the thing about social media and millennials, we grew up with social media. Like, I guess we were probably
Yeah.
like, I don't know, 12, 13. It was MySpace. That was like our first social media thing.
Yeah.
And then all these other things happened. These kids who are teenagers right now, they're born into the social media.
Yeah.
So it's different. So I think for us, we're still learning how to use all this.
You know what? We was when it was created.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So basically it's like we lost interest. You know how you go through life and some things it's just not interesting to you no more.
Definitely not.
That's what it is. Like, we on it, we check it, we do the basics, like an old person with a new phone.
That's true. That's how I feel about TikTok. I'm literally trying to figure out how to post, edit, because I don't get it. I'm asking my cousin, help me. So, but I do think, honestly, in this era that we're in, social media is something that we both gotta use for our marketing ourselves with our music, our art in general. So, just saying, make sure you on top of that social media. And speaking of social media, you got to tell the people how and where can they find you on Instagram, or if you want to do Facebook, TikTok, wherever. But where can we find you online?
It's all one, because I am the number one general caller now. But my all platforms, you can reach me, you can find me, you can beat me, call me up. Jahlik, Jahlik B Williams, everywhere, even on iTunes.
Yes, yes. All right. Well, y'all, please make sure you definitely follow Jahlik B. Williams on his musical journey and journey just as a man himself. He's an amazing singer, performer, creative, and I'm just blessed to know him personally, like I said, professionally as well. And man, I can't wait to see and hear all these big things that are in store for you. I really can't wait. And I'm gonna come to Atlanta soon too. Probably 2025. But I'm gonna come to A-Town and we gonna do something.
Thank you, D. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm so proud of you too. I want to let you know that, like, the woman that you have became and all that you do, I see you and I love who you have became.
Oh, thank you, friend. Yes, look, my little heart, like I'm a kid. Thank you so much. I mean so much, because like I said, we've seen each other grow up. Whether it was together in New York or just.
Yes.
I know. Oh, you said 33. Oh, don't be telling.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. You look good. We here.
I know. No, I'm joking. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, we up there, but we not up there. We still young and youthful. Okay. Mm-hmm. But no, we are gonna end it. Again, Jahlik, thank you so much. Again, everybody, please be sure to follow him on all social media platforms. Jahlik B. Williams everywhere. And episode 5 coming soon. Enjoy your evening. It's been real. Love y'all. Everything Music with D and Asia.